Scorpios, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for December's reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what Scorpios can expect to be coming up in your lives. And any advice is so welcome from the universe. Scorpios, please. For Scorpios for December. Okay. Got a pretty good shuffle out of there. So I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. All cards are male or female. This reading will not resonate with everyone. You can take what you want from it, or get a private reading from someone that you trust, or check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, and you can find your moon sign online at several websites. Okay, so we have some cards left for the second part of the reading. I have the Nine of Swords surrounding your entire reading. Wow, this is being up in your head. Swords of thought, truth, clarity. Sometimes it's self-blame, you know, like why didn't I see it, or how did I get myself into this, or you know, and sometimes it's like, how could they do this to me, you know, I should have seen it, you know. It just, these thoughts are the same thoughts, and they go over and over and over before you go to bed at night, coming through. It can do it anytime that there's quiet time and your mind can wander. These thoughts try to come in. So being up in your head about something is the overall energy of this reading. That's what we're going to talk about. We have the Page of Wands and your highest energy. So the Page of Wands, now this is something brewing from the bottom of your feet. It's going to come out your mouth. It's all about a fresh start and new beginning. So there's something you need to say, and you're going to say it, because even if you try to keep it in, you won't be able to. It's going to come out. These are the two strongest energies in your entire reading, Scorpios. So let's see where it goes from here. I have the Eight of Wands next to the Page of Wands and right above the Nine of Swords. So this is communication, you know, right next to the Page of Wands. It's going to turn into a back and forth communication through texts, emails, phone calls, video chat, something like that. So it's going to be back and forth. I think you're going to start it, or if you don't start it, you're at least going to say something that you've been wanting to say, that's brewing within you, and it's probably part of these thoughts that you're having. I have the King of Pentacles next to the Eight of Wands. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. All the kings and queens are very mature-minded, and what you're doing here is you're looking at that pentacle as if you just cherish it like a huge diamond or something. And this is what you want. You want to be solid, secure, and stable in your life. This is probably part of what's going to be talked about. Is there ever going to be a commitment here? Is it ever going to be grounded? Let me keep reading. I have the Four of Swords right below the Page of Wands and next to the Nine of Swords. So this is very spiritual. See the stained glass windows? It's a healing card, very deep healing. But again, spending time alone, right next to the Nine of Swords. Letting these swords of truth and clarity just come to you. So you're seeking, this is like meditating, praying, soul searching. You're seeking answers, and they're coming to you. That is part of why things are brewing. Things are coming to you, and something's brewing. It's going to come out. I have the Ace of Swords next to the Nine of Swords and under the King of Pentacles. The sword of truth and clarity. So yeah, this is going to be an honest and clear communication, all this talking here. You're definitely going for the truth. And you're definitely going to be speaking your truth. I have the Sun here under the Four of Swords. The Sun can be the card for Leo. So Leo could be strong in someone's chart here around this reading. But with the Sun, this is my favorite card. This is all about fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of love and lots of joy. So I think it's like, you know, this is something that you want. This is something you want to come in, and you've been having trouble getting this energy into your life, and you're trying to figure out why. You probably are figuring out what's going on here. Right next to the Sun is the Queen of Wands, which is fire. And the Queen of Wands is under the Nine of Swords. So this is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Right next to the Sun, there's 2 for Leo, if we're counting. But this is the most passionate card in the deck. As you see, the Queen is holding the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings again, just like with the Page of Wands. But also there's a flower and there's a cat. The passion is like wherever you put your love, you put your passion. So if you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship. I mean, you don't need this one-sided, you're in and who knows if they're in or not type relationship. And I feel like that's kind of what you've been going through here, because you're really looking at that pentacle. You want to be grounded. I think there's a separation here with whoever that we're talking about, that you have been healing from and you need to talk to, because I have the Three of Cups next to the Queen of Wands and under the Ace of Swords. I think this is going to come to conversation. It's probably like, do you want to meet up and talk about this rather than just talk over the phone and see where this might go. It looks like a happy reunion. There is a lot of celebration going on, starting, you know, now. Thanksgiving is coming up, and matter of fact, it'll be past by the time this reading comes out. But the holidays are all in front of us here. So, you know, there might just be some celebrating going on. But I think this has to do with the person that you're separated from. And I think you're going to come back together. You might meet for a drink or something. You might run into each other someplace and then get the talking. So let me keep reading for Scorpios. What is going on here? Oh my gosh, the King of Wands came out. Wow. Okay. Well, let's take out the last 3 cards here of this reading. Okay. I actually got an extra card, but I will read it. And it is the card for Leo. Leo's really popping up in this reading. So, I have the World card here right next to the King of Pentacles. You are ready to enter a new life cycle. You want to move forward in a relationship. And it feels like there was, they weren't acting like they wanted to move forward, but you really wanted to. This is the World. This is making a big change. And it's right next to the King of Pentacles. And it's right next to the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the card in the tarot deck for commitment, security, stability, groundedness. It's the card for Taurus, by the way, so Taurus might be strong in someone's chart here. But this card can signify marriage. Maybe this is what's going on. Maybe you were really hoping to go towards a very solid and stable, committed relationship, and maybe they weren't ready. But I do have the King of Wands right next to the Hierophant. This is fire again, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in someone's chart. But Scorpio, you're holding the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, the other hand's on your hip. If they were to come forward. And if out of this conversation they decide they want to give this another try, you'd be more than willing to in this reading, okay? I have the King and the Queen now of Wands. Very passionate. There's a lot of passion between you and whoever it is I'm talking about. I think you're going to move forward together. I think that this is a soulmate connection. And I think there's a lot of passion between the two of you. I think this is why you're really so up in your head. It's like it felt one way, but things just weren't happening the way it felt like it should be happening. I have the Magician under the World next to the Ace of Swords. All that truth and clarity. Right under this new life cycle that you so much want to, you want to move forward in this relationship. There's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. So you know that you have all the tools. Look, you have them all. That you have all the tools to manifest just what it is that you want, whether they want to be a part of it or not. So you have the power to manifest what it is that you want. And I think you are manifesting. I feel like you're going through this healing period because the overall energy is a Nine of Swords. So you're spending a lot of time alone. It's right next to the Four of Swords. I think there's like a separation, a thinking period, like a separation period from this person that there is so much passion for. The Star is the card for Aquarius. That might be strong in someone's chart. But it's so healing, it's so spiritual. It's seeing your own reflection in that pool of water and remembering the bare essence of who you are, what you want, what you don't want from life. It's getting back to the bare basics of who you are. And it's, it's right under the Hierophant, right next to the Magician here. So I think you're actually, by this conversation, by speaking up, by spending time alone and all this truth and clarity coming to you, you're able to have the conversation you need to have, which is actually helping you to manifest your own healing. But I think, this is a soulmate relationship, this King and Queen of Wands. And then I have the Four of Wands right under the King and next to the Star. I think once all is said and done, you will be back together. I think this Three of Cups is a happy reunion. I think there's a period of pause in this relationship. There is union between two people. There's a lot of love, a lot of joy. This is a card of celebration. It can be a card of marriage. Now we got two cards of marriage on both sides of that King of Wands sitting over there. And right next to your healing card. I feel like there is a pause, a moment of reflection. I call it a moment, but it could be a couple of weeks or so. Of reflection going on here for both parties. I think you know what you want. I think they need to really be certain about what they want before making any moves, and that's what's going on. I have the Two of Pentacles under the Magician and next to the Three of Cups. So this is confusion about the Pentacles. It's like a roller coaster ride. Look at the rocky seas, the ships bouncing around out there. It's like the highs and the lows, the highs and the lows, the hope and the giving up hope, the hope and the giving up hope on this relationship, becoming grounded, solid, secure, but they return. So I think this is their energy mostly. I think you felt it, but it was because of their energy that they were very conservative about moving any further in the relationship, but it looks like they're going to. I have the Five of Cups next to the Two of Pentacles and under the Star, that healing card. You're very disappointed. You're in this state. I know you're in this state of being alone, looking at the spilled cups, feeling like, this relationship is over. But there's two full cups behind this figure, and this is what I call the card of hope. Because in turning around, you can see the two full cups of love sitting right there. And I feel like there is a commitment coming in. For those of you this reading resonates with you, I think the commitment that you so much want, the groundedness, the security with this relationship, I think it's coming in. This could even be an engagement that's coming in. Okay? This could be the big offer with the Ace of Pentacles here. And it's right under the soulmate card. Right on the back side where the cups are still standing. So I feel like it's on their side that they're wishy-washy about moving any further because, you know, it's like a cold feet kind of thing about moving it any further. But I think that the offer does come in. I have the Strength card, and this is next to the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. This is the card for Leo in the deck. So Scorpio's there, but there's the infinity symbol again. You have it twice over your manifesting, the Magician. You have all the tools it takes to make a relationship work. I don't know that they have all the tools it takes, okay? And you will find the strength and the courage to do what you know you need to do. And I think that is to speak up and have this conversation of whatever is going through your mind here over and over again. So, wow, it feels, it feels like, oh, you know, a pause in this relationship is needed for the other person in order to move forward. So, woo, there's one that's face up. I'm taking that card. That's going to be your angel card. Get my glasses on. It's the Six of Emotion, so I will read it to you. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return into your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. This is your angel advice, your angel card. Take from it what you will. I think it's good advice for this reading. I'm taking out a universe card too, since this is the first of the month. These are always cards of advice from the universe. One more shuffle here for Scorpios for December. Let's see what it is you need to know. Take what you will. They're very helpful for some people, so I do like to pull these once in a while. It's card 25, if that means anything. I am not here to create sameness, okay? So, you know, you can be different. Everybody does not have to think like you, be like you, whatever, okay? That's what it's saying. But I'm going to read it to you. There are as many different worlds as there are perceivers, beings, or individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is the same, wanting and getting the same. You are here to be that which you want to be, while you allow all others to be that which they want to be. I love this card. So, that is your universe card. Scorpios, thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.